We've just arrived in Adelaide and it's really exciting. We've got our first channel candidate, interview candidate straight off the bat. We're going to be interviewing Michelle. It's freaking freezing here. It's one of the first times we've been to Adelaide. It's the first time you've been, isn't it, Maddie?
It is. It's the first time.
First time Maddie's been here. So yeah, we're really excited. And then we've got Dr. Marie Tudor from Mark Arse a little bit later on tonight. One of Australia's best sexologists, 25-year general practitioner. I'm really excited. Let's do this. First of the interviews for the Make 'Em Yours possible role to come on and join us on the channel and help with more of the public side, more of the demo side, perhaps even as a future master coach. So you're going to get to meet these final candidates, give me your opinion on them, and I get to figure out what they're about as well and see how I click with them. So it's going to be lots of fun. I'm just going to get the key card. We're going to head down. The first one is Michelle. So Michelle's called me, she's down in the lobby. We've got two from Adelaide, but Demi, the other one's actually out of town at the moment, so we're going to be seeing her in Brisbane. Let's go see Michelle. Oh, are you grandpa? Yeah. Michelle. Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm well. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Mwah.
Welcome to freezing Adelaide.
So this is Matt.
How you going, Matt?
Matt's
Nice to meet you. Give you a high five.
I was gonna say, yeah.
But also people say that us Adelaideans are a little bit posh sometimes of the ladies.
A bit posh.
Yeah, we kind of say.
I was like, we're here with Michelle, and Michelle is one of the best candidates that we've had for the channel to come through. So I wanted to hear more about your story, I guess, to start off with. We've been talking just general stuff since you've got here, but I really want to know more about you and what you come from, your background. Like, give me and the audience a little bit of an insight into, I guess, what made you apply to come on the role and what makes you so passionate about this role
Sure.
video. Yeah.
Yep. So I've been in, as you know already, I've been in a relationship with my boyfriend Michael for getting up to 4 years now.
Yep.
And I finally met a lovely guy. He's a kind of an English gentleman, I guess you could say. And but before that, I've had many interesting relationships with men. From I've always been a person that's really liked being in relationships, and I've always liked having that special someone in my life.
Yeah.
And I've had a whole different range. I've had the awful guys, the narcissistic guys, the guys that play games. I've had a lot of experience with being single as well as being in relationships. Might seem like a fairly confident person, but I still get very nervous like any other woman would, especially approaching a guy.
Yeah.
But I just kind of thought my mentality is what would change. I just kind of thought, well, what have I got to lose? So I'd kind of train women to say, well, what's the worst that's going to happen? He walks away. So what? You haven't lost anything. I know it might feel hard at the time, but I want to try to tell women, who cares? Like, let's build that resilience and let's, approach people and not worry about the outcome. We'll just take it as it comes.
So in terms of social anxiety, is that something you've experienced before or personally had?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Tell me a bit about that.
Obviously, I'm a big talker. I can talk a lot. However, it doesn't, any kind of situation where I'm in a new situation, if I'm meeting new people, I get the nerves like anyone else would. And a way for me to kind of combat that, I do mindfulness as well. Yeah. That's something that really helps me kind of stay focused, but also just I think talking those feelings over. And I'm also not afraid to say I'm feeling a little bit, this is a bit uncomfortable, or I'm not afraid to say that. I'm not just going to pretend like I'm this person that's got all the confidence and know exactly what's going on. Yeah. I think just being around, I think just kind of owning it, really, I guess you could say, or I've got some methods that help me with teaching, and I've found it really fascinating. I've always been interested in the way.
Tell me about your work. Like you're teaching, you work with kids, yeah?
Yes.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yes, I'm a primary school teacher.
Okay.
So I work with 6 to 13-year-olds.
Yep.
And I work at a disadvantaged category 1 school. So a lot of my kids have had trauma, and a lot of my children, they're refugees. And so we've got a lot of children that have a lot of things going on. We have a psychologist at school as well, who I work we work quite closely with, and we're huge on wellbeing at my school. So a lot of my study has been through trauma. I've worked with the Childhood Trauma Foundation and learning neuroscience as well to kind of understand about brain development as well and what happens to people that have had trauma in their life, and some ways to kind of combat that.
What do you foresee as your kind of specialist area, or the area that you could help women with the most?
I really think
Michelle is the what person?
I think building confidence, really, and I've got some strategies that will really push people out their comfort zone.
And what do you think, if there was one big thing you'd bring to the channel that none other of these 10 candidates could bring, what would you bring?
I don't know. I think I'm not afraid to. I'm not afraid to have fun. I'm not afraid to laugh at myself, be a bit of a goose. I'm not afraid to look a bit stupid. I'm happy to, and I'm hoping that kind of makes other people feel more like, oh, okay, she can act like that. Maybe I can. That's what I'm hoping.
Well, what do you reckon, Maddie? Shall we head downstairs and test that? I think we've got a couple little social games that you can throw me and that I can throw at you.
Okay,
and
sure.
I think it'd be a bit of fun. See if we can pull it off.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it look weird I don't have a handbag because I'm a woman?
You just look like a fucking agent. All right, so I thought I'd do a little bit of an adventure, and we've only got probably 20-30 minutes, but we're going to drag Michelle into one of the classic environments that would have terrified me, which is a big, loud social environment, an art type environment. I found it earlier. We'll see how it goes. You never know with these environments. This is the thing. You go to things like meetups, you go to things like social events. You never know quite what you're going to get. I don't know what type of crowd we're going to get in here. We'll find out. So this is what I've dragged Michelle into. If you have a look around at this environment, we've randomly come across this. If you do a bit of a pan, Maddie, and just see, it's a really mixed crowd. We've got young people, older people, there's some cute kids playing over there. There's everything happening in this room, and it's loud. It's basically an introvert's nightmare, frankly. I hated environments like this. And honestly, walking in here, even now, there's still part of me that's that old child or teenager that was just terrified of these environments. And by exposure to them over time, and by learning skill sets and by putting myself out there, I was able to conquer some of these environments in such a manner where, I can be in them, and now I have the social skills to be fine in them. And this is what I want for you, and this is something I work through a lot of clients with. We've got Michelle here, and we've got some fun little games. So one thing that can help disarm some of the fear in these environments is to just start messing around. It's just have some fun. So if you have a friend who holds you accountable, who's willing to make, be a goof with you. So we've got some dares. Michelle's a drama teacher. I'm sure you can think of something. If you want to challenge me first, Maddie's actually got my phone. Have you got my phone? So I wrote down some ideas for us. Do a Zoolander walk through the venue. I've got ask a group where Wally is and be really persistent about the guy with red and white lines. I can't find him. Ask a group where Wally is. We've got do the robot dance on your own in the middle of the room. Say sorry I'm late to a group and just sit down and start talking with them. That's my personal favourite. And start a group conga. So get at least 3 to do a conga with you. Conga, 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 conga. You can give me one of those or one of your own choice. Okay. And then we're going to have a little bit of fun and maybe give one to you. Okay, sure. All right. So I'm nervous doing this, right? But this is a good way to just get yourself into a social vibe and just have some fun. Any of those, and you can pick the group. Where's Wally? Okay. They're right there? Okay. Cheers, guys. Hey, how's it going? How are you? I'm looking for a friend of mine. Waldred or Wally, do you know him? He's been floating around here. Has he talked to you at all? I don't think so. He's pretty characteristic. He's wearing this red and white striped shirt. He often hangs out in Egypt or with pirates at random locations. You don't know him at all. You don't know where Wally is. No idea. None. Hey! Hey! You were with me the whole time, weren't you? Yeah, and you're going, I have no idea what's happening here. What's your names? Very quickly, I'm going to get back. Emma. Mark. Nice to meet you. I'm just here making a retard of myself. Hey. Okay, nice to meet you. I'm just here making an ass of myself. What brings you here? Yeah, right. Okay, I gotta get back to my friends. It was lovely meeting you both. So, yeah. The funny part was, one of them didn't get it at all, and one of them got it the whole time. And so one of them, like, it took a long time to click onto it.
Yeah.
And, you know, that made me quite nervous, right? And that was like, oh, and they're like looking at me, what is this guy talking about? But now I've kind of done it, it's like, okay, cool. I'm feeling fun and more social and things. So, Michelle, we're gonna get you to have some fun. You're gonna drop into a group and go, sorry, I'm late.
Okay.
And we're gonna find a group.
I knew you were gonna give me that.
You knew it, didn't you? We're on the waters, no alcohol. You know, this is part of it, it's getting through that fear right now. I'm gonna send Michelle into a group, and we're just gonna say, sorry, I'm late. All right, head into that group of 5 blokes there.
This group here?
Yeah.
Alright. Hey guys, I'm so sorry I'm late. I forgot to feed the guinea pig, and from there the night was just a big mess, and then I left my bag at home, I left my bag on the bar, so yeah, I'm so sorry I'm late, guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
He's ready now.
Oh, yeah, I'm really sorry. Are you guys good? You having a good night?
Good.
Yeah, oh that's good. Alright, well you guys have an awesome night, okay?
How'd you go?
Oh, bad.
Great. What did you say?
I forgot to feed the guinea pig.
You what?
I forgot to feed my guinea pig.
You know, when you have cool people around and you can have some fun, and you see the Waldo people are now smiling and laughing at me as they walk past. So you can have these random fun things, and you can make that fool of yourself. And if you take something away from this and really make it that, is that it doesn't have to go well. The fact that you took the action is what matters. The fact that you gave it a shot is what matters. Because if you do that 10 times, 100 times, you can be the only person on the waters, and these environments won't overwhelm you anymore.
I felt like a complete idiot, but guess what? I'm still alive, I'm still breathing. Who cares? It was fun.
I think we'll do one more together, and we'll try and set up this Congo line. Can we ask for your help?
Yes.
We want to do a quick Congo line. Okay, we're on the waters here. We're on the water, so you're in this with us. Where's the Congo? Congo, come up. Go! Congo! Congo! You know, even though we couldn't get the guys involved, they're all having a good laugh, and now the environment's not overwhelming us. We've kind of got this. And saying hi to someone now is so much lower energy than that, and so much less that you can walk around, make eye contact. You know, you're saying hi, how's it going, mate? Okay, well, he didn't like me, but most people are talking to me. You can say hi to everyone, and it's cool. It's cool. Good job. Thanks for coming out. That was fun. Shall we bounce?
See you guys.
They're from Brisbane, they're not used to our weather.
This guy flew from the beach.
Pretty much, if you can get over that first hurdle, you're fine. If you can just break that very first, I'm uncomfortable, I don't like this feeling, if you can get through that part, then you're okay. And that's what I think a lot of people, if they can get through that first little step, then they'll be okay.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Now you were saying something in the elevator that, so we just came back, you were saying something in the elevator that you really wanted to point out.
Yeah, I just really wanted to make it known that yes, I'm an extroverted person, and I'm quite a confident person. But having said that, my nerves were still sky high. Like when I was doing those dares, I still felt the butterflies. I felt sick. I felt nervous, and so even if you are, it doesn't matter if you're introverted or extroverted, like you're still going to have those uncomfortable feelings that do arise, and it's just a matter of just talking yourself through it, giving yourself positive talk, and just being like...
And how did you get through it today, or what was it? Obviously the situation was partly there where you were with me, but how did you self-talk through
I
those
just kind of told myself, who cares? Like, I'm probably never going to see these people again. I just kind of thought, what have I got to lose? Like, yeah, some people might think I'm a bit weird, but it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. I just thought, who cares? It's just a bit of fun. And I just thought, I'm not going to take myself too seriously on this. So that's what really helped. I just thought, don't take yourself too seriously. Just have fun with it.
Because we really buy into other people's perceptions. And when we're not feeling that confidence in ourselves, that's when other people's opinions can leak through our boundaries. And we identify with others' opinions of us. One person can love me, one person can think I'm a weirdo, one person can hate me. I only identify with what I think of myself.
Yeah. I think that's really important though, isn't it? Like just to, if you just separate yourself from that, then I think you'll be okay. So, and it's a matter of training your brain to thinking that way, I guess, as well. Yeah, it's a big part of that. And when you've got that anxiety, desensitizing it's not easy to train your brain to desensitize it to that. Yes. And that's what we want with the channel, and that's what I want for you, to be able to have that really solid sense of self where you can just know who you are, what you are, and work towards your authentic and best self. So thanks for coming in. Oh, no worries. I had a really good time. It was really fun.
That was good fun. I had fun too. That was interesting.
It was fun.
Good job on the conga. I can't believe more people didn't join us.
I know.
It was, to be fair, what time was it? We were 7-something at night?
I don't know.
Not even.
Give a few hours and people would jump on board.
6:16 and they're going, we don't have alcohol. We can't do the conga dance. Right, Neither do we, guys. We're giving the conga. Anyway, it was good fun. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Leave your thoughts, comments, questions below. So, I really want to bring some more great people into the channel, and you're going to meet a few different candidates for that, for the more public stuff and the demo stuff over the next few weeks and months. So thanks for coming in, Michelle.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. See you next time, guys.